And all of you, please open Google Chrome page to open the Scratch website. Follow my instructions.
Done, miss.
Open Google Chrome page and type the website address. Here I am sharing my screen. www.scratch .mit.edu. We have to type this address on the address bar. www.scratch.mit.edu, small edu. All will be in small.
3.0.
You have to type this address and press enter. Scratch 3.30 is nothing but this Scratch. And when you press enter, you will get a page like this. And in this we have create, explore, ideas, about, and options. You will after this session you have to open it and see. Explore means it will give some ideas about the project, and they give some executed programs in this. And here we have a join Scratch and sign in options.
Ma'am, can you repeat this? Ma'am, please.
Which one, sir?
Can you repeat the step, ma'am?
This one, we go to, this is the first page we will get after typing the website name on the address bar. Firstly, we will get this page. In this, we have create option. Create में कब चाहता है, we want to create a new file, then we go with this option. If you click this, it will give you a interface of the Scratch.
हेलो
हेलो सर.
स्लो जाइए ना, थोड़ा सा नेट स्लो है जरा.
हाँ ओके सर. शॉर्टली जब ओपन करना है मैं बताती हूँ. पहले जो ऑप्शंस का शॉर्टकट्स में देती हूँ, फिर बाद में जब ओपन करने के लिए बोलते हैं ना, तब आप लोग ओपन करो ना, ठीक है. This is to create a new file, and this will give the executed programs, and this ideas options will give some ideas about the projects. And here we have a search option to search the projects on the Scratch environment. And join Scratch. Join Scratch क्यों यूज करते हैं? अभी गूगल का अकाउंट कैसे रहते हैं, ऐसे स्क्रैच में भी एक अकाउंट क्रिएट करना पड़ता है. जैसे अकाउंट से यूज क्या है कि आप जो भी फाइल्स एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं आपका अकाउंट में, वो आपका अकाउंट में सेव हो जाता है. और साइन इन करने के लिए यूजर नेम, पासवर्ड सिक्योरिटी के लिए रहेगा. तो जॉइन स्क्रैच में क्लिक करेगा तो यू विल गेट ए विंडोज. It will ask usernames, password, and country, email address. It will ask. You have to give that specific fields with the specified answers and click on next, next, next. Then your account will create. If you have already an account in the Scratch, then you can go with this sign in option. Sign in में जाएगा तो already join Scratch में जो username, password अपन देते हैं, वो यूजर नेम और पासवर्ड साइन इन में जाएगा तो यू कैन गिव दैट. जैसे आप लोग स्क्रैच में प्रोग्राम्स करने के लिए चाहते हैं, तो जब स्क्रैच का अकाउंट ओपन करो, ओपन करने के बाद आपका यूजर नेम, पासवर्ड से आपका अकाउंट ओपन करके आप जो भी करना है उसमें करके फिर साइन आउट करके रख सकते हैं. इट विल गिव्स ए सिक्योरिटी व्हेन वी यूज दिस अकाउंट. ओके. Next, all of you now click on the create. Here we are not going to create an account. Here directly we are doing with this create file. But this file does not save on your account. If you want to save your files, then you need to create the account before joining the Scratch account. Okay, you will do afterwards. Okay, all of you?
Okay, ma'am.
We need to create an account to save our files and folders, to save our projects in the account with security. एवरी स्टूडेंट को एक एक साइन इन आईडी एक पासवर्ड उनको खुद के बना के खुद बना के देने का है. तो बनाएगा तो वो जब स्टूडेंट आता है तो उनका अकाउंट में अकाउंट ओपन करता है, प्रोग्राम्स करता है, फिर साइन आउट करके जाता है ऐसा. तो उनका जो भी फाइल्स है वो अकाउंट के अंदर अपन देख सकते हैं. कभी भी उसने क्या किया है क्या नहीं किया है तो अपन चेक भी कर सकते हैं और हमेशा के लिए वो सेव भी रहेगा. और जैसे क्रिएट में जाएगा तो वी विल गेट ए विंडो लाइक दिस. दिस इज द स्क्रैच इंटरफेस. अभी स्क्रैच जूनियर में जैसे इंटरफेस आया है तो वैसे स्क्रैच 3.0 को भी एक इंटरफेस है. तो ये इंटरफेस में बहुत सारे फीचर्स है. ये सब फीचर्स यूज करके वी विल प्रोग्राम in Scratch 3.0. Here also we have save color coded blocks. We don't need to add any, we don't need to write any script here. We follow simply these blocks. We join these blocks one to another to make the script. Now we do program on sprites. In Scratch 3.0, we called objects characters. We called as sprites. When you open your Scratch account, we will get a default sprite cat. This is the cat sprite. We call as sprite. Cat नहीं बोलने का, cat is the sprite name है, लेकिन we can call these objects or characters as sprites. And स्प्राइट्स के पीछे जो बैकग्राउंड होता है तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, बैकड्रॉप बोलने का. बैकड्रॉप वी कॉल्ड एज बैकड्रॉप. कैरेक्टर्स इज नथिंग बट स्प्राइट्स. बैकग्राउंड ऑफ द स्टेज इज नथिंग बट बैकड्रॉप. ओके. एंड दिस Scratch 3.0 is also available as a app format. You can download it. After downloading the Scratch 3.0, you don't need any internet access. It will works without internet also. But you have to download Scratch 3.0. But it will work somewhat slow. If you use this online format, then we will get speed actions. If you download the Scratch app, then you can use this. It will work some less speed. That is the difference. And I am starting from the top of the page. In the top of the page, we have a blue color menu bar. All of you see here. Here my cursor is moving. This is we called menu bar. In this menu bar, we have several features. On that, first all of you click on this globe icon. Please, all of you click on this home globe icon.
Done.
If you click on this, you will get some language options. आपको कौन सा language में ये blocks का description चाहिए? You can choose it from here. If you change the language, here the names are changed here. Here we will choose English as usual, common language for all. Then all the words and sentences that are came in English. Now, file. By using this file option, we can create new file, or we can save a file in the computer, or we can load a file from the computer. Any saved files we have, then we can load from our computer. This Scratch files, when you download it on your computer, it will saves on .sb3 format. And edit option we can use for to edit the files. And tutorials, all of you click on the tutorials. जैसे tutorials में click करते हैं, it gives some sampled videos. Here I am clicked on this make a video, make a music. Here click on the play button. Here they explained about the project what we have here. ये जो सब प्रोजेक्ट्स को उसने एक्सप्लेन किया है. तो आपको ये ट्यूटोरियल्स देखेगा तो यू विल गेट सम आइडिया अबाउट द प्रोग्राम्स. Now here we have join scratch. Already I told you join scratch से क्या होता है. We will create a account and sign in. After join scratch होने के बाद you will get whatever the password, whatever the username we are given. We use this to sign in to our account. You can all of you create your own accounts after this session. It will need only 5 minutes. It will ask simple questions, username and password what you have to put, and country, gender, age and mail ID. Now I told you about this sprite. If you want to add sprite on your project, then we have on the bottom of the page we have two options here. Here we have, this one is the sprites library option. When you click on this, it will give list of sprites that are available on the Scratch environment. Here they are mentioned some categories. You can click on it and choose the category of sprite which you want. This is the option for choose a sprite, means it has a sprite library. In that you have to click on the search option to choose the sprite from the Scratch sprites library. All of you click there and select any sprite. See. In this way, we add
Ma'am, can you
sprites.
please repeat once? Where is the library option?
Sir, see my cursor here on the downside. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we have on the bottom of the page, right side, bottom of the page, we have choose a sprite option. Choose a sprite. When you click on this cat or plus symbol उधर,
Yes,
cat
ma'am.
के जैसे, you have to put the cursor, then it will give 4 options. In that you have to go with the choose a sprite, means search का symbol में click करो.
Okay.
Then it will opens the sprites that are available on the Scratch environment.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Then you have to select any one sprite. Then it was automatically appeared on your stage. जो भी actions perform होता है sprite का, we can call as stage. Here this box means this white space is called as stage. Here sprite can perform their actions. Now all of you choose a sprite के बाजू में ही choose a backdrop option है. So all of you put the cursor there. All of you put the cursor on choose a backdrop on the bottom of the page at the right side. And go in that, click on this search option. मतलब choose a backdrop. उसका नाम भी choose a backdrop ही है. We will get backdrops list from here. When you click on that choose a backdrop option, you will get available backdrops on Scratch environment. Here also we have several categories: fantasy, music, sports, outdoor, indoor, space, underwear. You can click it और all में तो सब मिलेगा, मतलब जो भी सब categories mix में मिलेगा. You can choose any special category, then you have to click on it. Games के लिए चाहिए तो sports, outdoors, indoors पे check कर सकते हैं. Underwater के लिए sea और water का backdrops के लिए you can use this underwater. Choose any backdrop. Simply you have to click it. Then that backdrop will appear on this stage area. All of you done this much? After completing this, please let me know. I will continue. If you don't understand, please say. I will repeat you again. Done? Now, I tell you
Yes, ma'am, done.
हाँ, how to delete a sprite. अभी ऐड करना तो आ गया. बैकड्रॉप्स को कैसे ऐड करना है, स्प्राइट्स को कैसे ऐड करना है. You got it. Now how to delete it. Now all of you see here, choose a backdrop का area में we have sprites list. Means here my cursor is moving. This area we called as sprites list. This one is the sprites list area. Here, how many of you, how many sprites you are selected? It will gives the list here. ये एरिया पे आपका स्प्राइट्स का लिस्ट बनेगा. जो भी स्प्राइट्स आपने चूज किया है वो सब आपको इसमें दिखेगा. तो एक एक स्प्राइट को एक एक प्रोग्राम करना पड़ेगा. इफ यू वांट टू मूव दिस स्प्राइट, देन यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन दिस स्प्राइट एंड स्टार्ट गिविंग इंस्ट्रक्शन इन दिस कोड एरिया. If you want to code this apple sprite, then you have to click on this apple sprite and start coding. And if you want to give code in the car, then you have to first click the car and we have to give instructions in this sprite. Then that sprites can perform actions. Okay. Now, how to delete? Simply, all of you got this sprites list area?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you select that particular sprite, we will get some delete option on the top of that sprite. On the sprites list. If you select apple, it will give a delete option on the top. Here my cursor is there. Simply वो आप delete बटन में delete symbol में क्लिक करना है. तो डस्टबिन सिंबल आ रही है इधर. तो डस्टबिन का सिंबल में क्लिक करेगा तो it will delete that sprite from your project. That's how we will add and delete our sprites. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, how to delete backdrops? See, all of you click on this backdrops. पहले अभी तक जो है sprites में अपन कर रही है. You have to click on this stage. इधर क्या लिखा है? At right side, bottom of the page, stage करके लिखा है. तो उधर आप लोग click करो. Click करने के बाद on the left side we have 3 pans: code, backdrops, sounds. Then all of you go with this middle option, backdrops. Firstly, you have to select this right side, bottom of the page, stage. In this stage, we added backdrops. Now we want to delete the backdrop. How to delete? For that, you have to select stage and come to the left side part. Left side part mein we have 3 tabs: code, backdrops, sounds. Then all of you click on backdrops. Then it given a window format as like a paint. Here we can also modify our backdrop. मतलब बैकड्रॉप में कुछ चेंजेस आया है, तो कुछ टेक्स्ट लिखना है, कुछ कलर देना है, कुछ सिंबल्स ऐड करना है, देन वी कैन यूज these options. Now if you want to delete any backdrop, you have to select that particular backdrop. Every project will start with a blank white backdrop. So if you want to delete, then you have to click on the dustbin option here. Then that backdrop will remove from your project. Simply backdrop को select करना है, dustbin में click करना है. Now all of you got these 3 tabs: code, backdrop, sounds on the left side top
Yes,
of the page. Now all of you click on the code tab. अभी backdrops tab अपन select किया है ये backdrop को delete करने के लिए. तो इसमें delete ही नहीं होता है, we can also edit our backdrop here. Or if you want to create any new backdrop, I will tell you later. Okay, all of you go to code tab. फिर से code tab.
Please repeat how to delete the backdrop.
Okay. Are you get this interface? आपने backdrops का जो tab है open किया?
No.
हाँ. Then all of you see my cursor. Where is there? This area on that page, right side, down side, bottom of the page. Here sprites list के बाजू में जो एरिया है ना मैडम, अपन जिधर से बैकड्रॉप को सेलेक्ट किया है, तो वो एरिया पे क्लिक करो आप पहले. मतलब क्लिक करने के बाद आपको ऐसे सेलेक्ट हुआ जैसे लगता है, मतलब ब्लू कलर. You have to click on
Yes, ma'am. I got blue color. Yeah.
Now you have to click on this on the left side top of the page. We have 3 names: code, backdrops, sound. जैसे मेन्यू बार के नीचे लेफ्ट साइड टॉप ऑफ द पेज. Got it? Now click on backdrops.
Yes, ma'am. Got it. Backdrop ना?
हाँ, backdrops. तो आपका जो भी backdrops आपने select किया है, आपको सब इधर दिखेगा. जो भी आप select किया है, you can see all from here. Then you have to choose that, select that backdrop and click on delete option. At least one backdrop तो होना चाहिए. By defaultly we get one white space backdrop. I already deleted it.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
हाँ, ये backdrop से सिर्फ delete करना नहीं, इसमें अपन edit भी कर सकते हैं. कुछ भी modification आपको backdrop में add करना है, then you can use this paint brush, fill color or text box and shapes. We have circle and rectangle, line. जैसे स्क्रैच जूनियर में पेंट एडिटर था ना, वैसे इसमें ये पेंट ऑप्शन देता है, पेंट का ऑप्शंस इधर देता है. वी कैन एडिट आवर बैकड्रॉप फ्रॉम हियर. ओके, नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू गो बैक टू द कोड टैब. नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू सेलेक्ट द स्प्राइट. अभी अपन किधर है? बैकड्रॉप में है. नाउ वी हैव टू मूव विथ दिस स्प्राइट. स्प्राइट में क्लिक करो. यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट द sprite from the sprites list. स्टेज के नीचे एरिया पे स्प्राइट्स का लिस्ट दिखेगा. जितना स्प्राइट्स आपने ऐड किया है वो सब आपको ये स्मॉल एरिया पे दिखेगा. दिस एरिया वी कॉल्ड एज sprites list. We can see all our sprites here. We can program at a time in 1 or more sprites. Now here all of you see here. Now left side top of the page में backdrops की जगह पे costumes आया है. When you are selected backdrops, then it gives the backdrops tab here. Here we are selected sprite. Now the name is changed to costumes tab. See here. If you click on this costumes tab, then it given a window like a paint. Here, costumes means क्या होता है? Sprite का positions जो देखना है आपको, मतलब I am selecting one more sprite. Here Ayana dance का sprite मैंने select की हूँ to show the costumes. After selecting the sprite, go with the costume tab. Here, see here, all of you see my screen. Here I selected costumes tab for the sprite. Ayana dance. This Ayana dance has this much costumes. See, in every costume is given one different position. These different positions of the sprite we called as costumes. Okay. If you want to make any changes for that costume, then you can use this paint options. Same like a backdrop. Now, all of you go with the code tab. Shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, see here, I am moving my cursor. This area we called as sprites header. In this area, we will get all the information about the sprite. Means sprite का name क्या है, sprite का position क्या है, and sprite का size क्या है, sprite का direction, and it is hidden or visible. We can check from here. Here I have selected Anina dance sprite. So here the sprite name is given Anina dance and the position is given 67 and 9. All of you know na coordinate axis. So this stage that have the values. This stage will works on the coordinate axis basis. Here the horizontal movement जो भी होना है we give in x axis. If you need any vertical movements, vertical direction activities, then we can give the values for the y axis. Here I moved my sprite. Here the x and values are changed. Here maximum x values will be plus 240 and the minus 240. For the y-axis, plus 180 and minus 180. On the center, we will get same 0, 0. 0, 0 से चालू होता है और पॉजिटिव में x-axis में 240, y-axis में minus 240 वैल्यू से और y-axis में 180 and minus 180. This stage will cover those values and you will get those values from this x and y values. X means horizontal position, y means vertical position. And if you change the position of the sprite on the stage, then it automatically changes the x and y values here. All of you select the sprite and move the first check the sprite values x and y and move it to somewhere else and then check the values of x and y, how it is changing. This is very important. Why? Because how to move a sprite, that total concept depends upon this basis. We need to know where is our sprite. Then we can use these values to place or to fix the positions of the sprites in Scratch 3.0. In Scratch Junior में we have grid squares to count the position. In Scratch 3.0, we use this XY coordinate axis format. All of you checked? If you choose any particular sprite, it will give the name of the sprite in the sprite's name, and it will give the position in this X and Y values. And here we have show and hide. Show करके लिखा हुआ है sprites header में. If you click on show, it will shows that sprite. If you click on hide, it was hided the sprite. All of you click there and tell me.
Ma'am, where we have to click?
If you want to hide your sprite, in the sprites header, we have an option show. Sprites
Okay.
header. This is the sprites header. We have the sprite name and the position values. And the next we have
show
show.
option, ma'am. Sorry.
So yeah, here my cursor is moving. All of you see here?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the show
It look
option
like a
in
eye.
this. It looks like an eye. If you click on the eye, then it will makes visible your sprite. If you click on the crossed eye, then it will hides your sprite. And next we have size option. If you want to increase the sprite size directly, then you can edit the number, and whatever the size you want, you can type it and press enter. See here the apple is turned to 200 size. And next we have direction. Means in which direction the sprite is there. मतलब इसका angle जो है, you can see from this direction box. If you want to change the direction, then you can give any number up to 360 degrees. Sorry. 180 and minus. It is going for 0 to 180. After 180, it is going in minus 180 to 0. If you want to change the direction, then you can use this direction area, direction. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, we have on the stage के ऊपर we have 3 buttons. All of you click on the full screen to maximize to expand the stage. This is the option to display the stage in full screen. And we have the first option is the minimize sprite option. If you click on this, the stage area is minimized and the code area is enlarged. And if you click on this, we will get the normal view. And on the top of the stage, we have green flag and red button. Green flag we can use to start our program. Then we click on this green flag. Red button is used to stop your script or stop your program, whatever you've written on the code area. Now, on the middle of the page, we have a white space area. This area we called as code area. Means we can attach our blocks in this area to make a script. जैसे एक एक ब्लॉक को अटैच करते अपन स्क्रिप्ट बनाते हैं, तो ये जो करते हैं ये एरिया पे, तो इसलिए ये एरिया को हम कोड एरिया बोलते हैं. Now come to this left side of the page. Here we have 3 tabs. First one is the code tab. This is very important. Code tab consists of block palettes, color coded block palettes. This block palette has 9 default block categories. In that, first one is the motion block with blue color, looks block with purple color, and motion blocks जब use करते हैं, we have to give any movements for the sprite, then we use this motion blocks. And looks blocks we use for change the appearance of the sprite on the stage. And sounds block, we can add any sounds by using this sounds block. Event blocks we can use for to start a event, means to start the program we can use this event blocks. And control blocks we can use to control our program by adding some waiting conditions, stop conditions, loop conditions. We can control our program. And sensing block is used to check the touching sensitivity, whether one sprite is touching another sprite, whether the touch is coloring, whether the sprite is touching the color, mentioned color. ऐसे we can check these all the properties by using this sensing blocks. And operator blocks we can use for mathematical based instructions. And variables block, by using this we can use our own variables. And my blocks, by using this we can create our own blocks. Now I want to tell you one more thing. For the choose a sprite option, I explained only how to choose the sprite, but how to create our own sprite, all of you click on this choose a sprite option please. I forgetted these options here. जैसे sprite का choose करने के लिए we go with this search symbol. If you want to create our own sprite, then you can click on this paint option. Then it will opens a window to create your own sprite. Okay? All of you got it?
Yes.
हाँ. Now paint के ऊपर और एक option है surprise. All of you click on the surprise. Surprise में click करेगा तो at every time you will get a surprise sprite on the stage. If you click on this surprise option, it will gives a surprise sprite from the sprites library on the stage. And we have one more option, upload sprite. ये क्यों use करते हैं? We can upload any sprite from our computer. मतलब जो भी images आपका कंप्यूटर में सेव हुआ है, तो वो images को आप sprite की जगह पे यूज करना रहेगा, तो you can use this upload sprite option. If you click on this, और गूगल से आपको इसमें ये sprites list से आपको अच्छा नहीं लगा, if you want to add any sprite from your computer, then you can use this upload sprite option. Then it will asked where you want to, where your images are saved, then select that particular options. Here I imported this bird as a sprite from my computer. For that, you have to save some pictures in your computer. After that, you have to upload it by using this upload sprite option. Okay. Now, in the same way, for backdrops, also we have 4 options. First one is choose a backdrop from the Scratch library. And the next one is to paint. If you want to create a new backdrop, then you can use this paint option. Here it is appeared. Now go back to the code tab. And the next one we have surprise. When you click on this backdrops surprise option, then you will get surprise backdrop at every time. Or if you want to upload any backdrop from your computer, then you can use this upload backdrop option. Yes, all of you please go through this and all of you complete these options. This is the basic one we need to know, because all of you check these options once. After that, let me know. I will continue. Yes, is all are understandable what I am telling about Scratch 3.0? Is it
Yes,
clear to
ma'am.
you? Any difficulties are facing
No, ma'am.
with my language or with my fastness?
No, ma'am, everything is good. Ma'am, can we get this recorded video after this session?
You will get these videos on my on our school website. We upload
Okay.
this detailed information about interface in our website. You will get from there. Already we
Okay.
uploaded Scratch Junior interface. Means yesterday session we are completed now. Already
Yes,
we
ma'am.
are uploaded Scratch Junior interface, paint editor interface. You will get all these in the video format.
Okay, ma'am.
We are
Thank you.
recorded and uploaded. You will get afterwards also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Next, already I explained this code tab. Code tab में क्या होता है? We'll get all the here. मतलब जो भी blocks आपको चाहिए program करने के लिए, then we can use this color coded blocks. Next, on the downside, we have a plus symbol with a flag. That gives the. Yes, anybody want to speak? Jai Sri. Okay. In the bottom left side of the page, left side bottom of the page, we have a plus symbol like a flag. This is called add extension. If you click on this, it will give the extension blocks. Music is in one extension block, pen, video sensing. We have several extension blocks here. If you need, then you can go with this add extension option and click on that. Then that particular blocks will appear on this block palette area. Here, these are the music block extension blocks. If you want motion blocks, then you can click on that motion block. If you want to looks blocks, then click on the looks block. Then जो particular block का blocks है, आपको ये area पे display होएगा.
मैम एक्सटेंशन वाला ऑप्शन कहाँ पे आपने बताया?
आप कोड टैब में क्लिक करो सर, कोड टैब में क्लिक करो. On the down side, left side of the page, down side, we have a flag plus symbol, flag.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Then you have to click it.
Okay.
And these are the extension blocks. After completing these 9 default blocks, we will use this for more attractive, for making more attractive projects.
Okay, ma'am.
And now this is the block palette area. We use that category of blocks when we need. If you want movements, then you can choose motion block. If you want to change the appearance of the sprite, then you can choose looks block. If you want to add any sounds, then you can use sound blocks. ऐसे एक एक कैटेगरी को एक एक ब्लॉक को एक एक कैटेगरी के लिए यूज करते हैं हम. Now all of you click on the sounds tab. Sounds tab. The third one we have sounds tab. If you click on this sounds tab, जो भी particular sprites का sounds होता है, it will gives the list here. Here I am selecting saxophone sprite. For this saxophone, 8 sounds are available here. If I choose cat sprite, only one sound, meow sound is there. You can select the sounds from here. This is sounds tab. We can add, edit our sounds by using this sounds tab. All of you opened this sounds tab. The third one on the left side, top of the page, we have 3 options: code, costume, sound. Then you have to click on sounds tab. And here it will shows default sounds that are available for particular sprite you are selected. For this sprite, if you want to add any sound from the scratch environment, then you have to click on this plus sign at the down side. After selecting the sounds tab, you get a volume symbol with the plus symbol sign. Downside, left side, bottom of the page, you can see a volume symbol. If you click there, it will gives you 4 options. Again, it will gives you 4 options, same like as choose a sprite, choose a backdrop. Here we have a option, choose a sound. All of you got?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you click on this search option, it gives the list of sounds that are available on the scratch environment. जो भी स्क्रैच एनवायरनमेंट में उन लोग सेव करके रखते हैं, तो वो साउंड्स आपको डिस्प्ले होएगा. If you want to select any sound, then you can simply select it, and you can play it by using this play button. And if you want to edit, then you have some options here: faster, slower, softer, और cut options भी है, copy भी है. You can use and you can edit as per your choice. And next option we have record. Record क्यों use करते हैं? We can record our own voice. जो भी आपको sentences या कुछ story में actions sentences add करना है, तो we can use this record option. And surprise is the same. When we click on this surprise button, every time it gives a surprise sound from the scratch sounds library. And the last we have upload sound. Upload sound is as usual same. We can upload a sound from the computer. For that you have to save the sound on your folders. Then you can upload from this option. We can upload sprites, we can upload backdrops, and we can also upload sounds on Scratch 3.0. Now all of you go to the code tab. Now we are in the sounds tab. Now we want to go back. For that, click on the code tab. Now, almost all the features I explained. Now I explained some blocks here, how it works. Here I am selected only one sprite with the blue sky backdrop. Now, here we have a move 10 steps block in the motion block. We start with our motion blocks. In that motion blocks, we have move 10 step blocks. When you click on this, the sprite is moving to the right side with 10 steps. If you want to increase the step, then you can simply click on it and give the number, how many steps you want, and click it. Then the sprite will go with that number of steps. Here, if you give any negative number, then the sprite will move in backward direction. We give positive numbers because in x-axis, this side we have, on the right side we have positive numbers, and in left side we have negative numbers. That's why the sprite is moving here backward. And we have turn clockwise direction block. By using this block, we can rotate our sprite. Here you can change the value, whatever you need, and you can turn it that ratio. And we have turn anti-clockwise direction block. This also works same, but rotates the sprite in anti-clockwise direction. Now go to random position, means here we are instructing to the sprite, go to random position on the stage. If I click this block, every click the sprite will move random position. See, if I click here, it is moving randomly on the stage. And this go to block, here we have x values and y values. If you want to fix the position of the sprite on the stage, means जब game चालू होता है, जब animations चालू होता है, we want the sprite on particular area, then we can fix that area by using this block. Here I am mentioning 0, 0, x0 and y0. Now see, the sprite is moved to 0, 0 position. You can also check the value here from the sprite's header. Here the values be 0, 0 हो गया है. Now glide 1 second block है. Glide block क्यों use करते? If you want to move your sprite, then you can use this glide block. See. Or if you increase this glide 1 to 1 here, by defaultly we get 1 here. 1 means it moves speedily. If you increase the number, the sprite will move, but with slow speed. Here we have the options, go to random position or mouse pointer. Here I am choosing mouse pointer. For that I am using a forever block. to understand this, to know to show the functionality of this block. Next, we have glide to some particular position. Means we can, here now the sprite is in x minus 173 and y in 131 position. Now I want to move this sprite to or some other area. Here I am giving simply 0 0 x 0 y 0 position में मेरे को ये sprite move होना चाहिए. So here I am using this glide with the particular values where I want to move. Now point in direction. If you want to change the direction, then you can use this point in direction block and give the degree which you want. Then it will rotate the sprite in that degree. Next, point towards the mouse pointer. For that, here I'm using a forever block. See, here I'm taken this point towards mouse pointer block and inserted within the inside the forever block. And here I taken an event block as green flag to start the program. Now I am clicking on the green flag. See, मैं जैसे कर्सर को मूव कर रही हूँ वो वैसे रोटेट हो रही है. पॉइंट टूवर्ड्स मतलब कर्सर के साथ ये रोटेट हो जाएगा. And here we don't have. Now you can stop the program and we have change X block.
मैम वर्क नहीं कर रहा है.
कौन सा? Which block?
Point towards.
हाँ, point towards mouse pointer के लिए you have to take one forever block. Means continuously it moves. If you take for one time, it does not shows particular
Where
result.
is forever?
Go to control block. Control block,
Yes.
the fifth one, and put this point towards block inside the forever block.
Okay.
Then add a
Okay,
green
done, ma'am.
flag. Done. Thank
Yes.
you. In this way, every block has some functionality. So you have to know which block works which function, which block we can use for which functionality. Then if you know, then this programming is very easy. I will continue this section tomorrow because the time is 12:45. 1 hour is over. And tomorrow I will start the session of the textbook. In textbook में जो syllabus है वो अब मैं आपसे बनाती हूँ. तो आप लोग सब रेडी हो जाओ ना कल के लिए. Thank you for
मैम
this
आई हैव
session.
वन क्वेश्चन.
हाँ
मैंने फॉरएवर ब्लॉक लिया
हाँ.
और वो फ्लैग भी लिया. फ्लैग के ऊपर क्लिक कर रहा हूँ तो वो कुछ वर्क नहीं कर रहा.
तो फॉरएवर ब्लॉक के अंदर कुछ ब्लॉक्स इंसर्ट किया सर आपने?
यस मैम, पॉइंट टुवर्ड्स वाला ब्लॉक इंसर्ट किया.
हाँ.
उसके बाद
आप
फ्लैग के ऊपर क्लिक करने के बाद कुछ.
हाँ तो आप ना
motion नहीं
कर्सर को माउस स्प्राइट के पास लेके जाओ ना. कर्सर को स्प्राइट के पास लेके जाओ और ऐसे घुमाओ. कर्सर को
एक्चुअली
मूव कर.
मैं मोबाइल यूज कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ मोबाइल में सर इट गिव सम डिफिकल्टीज इन मोबाइल्स. इसीलिए मैं बोली हूँ आज के लिए तो कंप्यूटर होना ही चाहिए. स्क्रैच जूनियर ये तो लो स्टैंडर्ड के लिए ना, वो तो ठीक है मोबाइल से कर सकते हैं. लेकिन
Okay.
स्क्रैच 3.0 का तो डेफिनेटली वी नीड ए
Computer चाहिए.
पीसी और कंप्यूटर
Okay.
for better understanding.
Okay. मैम.
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. We will continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome.